Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. It's been a long time, y'all, on live streams that I've done. I apologize for not going live so far, doing it as much for this summer. It's been a long time since I've gone one. It's the first live stream in a couple of months that I've done. So as we know of, we're going to be doing a lot of coverage of severe weather and severe weather today, and going over the radar as well. So let's get into it. We do have currently a large slight risk, level 2 out of 5 of severe weather for today across portions of the northeast, from the mid-Atlantic northeast coast all the way to Kansas and northern Kansas, southern Nebraska. We have a slight risk in effect right now, mostly for damage and winds and large hail. The tornado risk is not going to be in this general area, but the tornado threat would be New York, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, New York City. That is your best area for tornadoes today. Not a big risk for tornadoes in that area today, but if there were a tornado, it would be in that area because that's where the stronger the wind shear is right there. So that's my take on it. We also have another area of damage and winds, large hail, be the main hazard here for the south central and southeast coast, southeastern United States, south central U.S., including even in parts of Tornado Alley as well. Main risk for these damage and winds, large hail. I think the damage and wind threat is the main concern with the storms in this area today, just because of the amount of lift we have in the atmosphere and the amount of heating we have going on. And the large hail threat it's there, but it's really not. It's low. So we'll go tornado threat. See that area there, Philadelphia, Washington D.C., New York, Delaware, all those areas. That's for tornado risk. For hail threat, you can see your hail threat here. 2 areas of hail threats here across the mid-Atlantic northeast, and then southern Nebraska all the way down to southern, south central and southern portions of Alabama, including Little Rock, Jackson, Mississippi, Tulsa. You're right on the edge of that hail risk, but not big one. Your damage and wind risk, we do have a large 15% risk of hail. I'm not hail, damaging winds, or strong damaging straight line winds, encompassing all of that slight risk area. This little black outlined area, that is a significant wind risk of 60 to 80 miles per hour winds with the hailstorms. So we'll see what the next update from the 4 p.m. update will be from the SPC, but I do think this the black hatched area here will be included from Little Rock all the way up to that area that they have now. I think for the next update from the SPC. So let's get into model data. We'll start out with the HRRR with some of these short range model guidance. So as you can see here, we'll go to temperatures first. Again, it's going to be really hot today, y'all. Make sure to limit your time outside doors from this heat, because you have heat index. Your heat indices be 112 to 110 to 120. Feels like temperatures. So just be aware of what you're doing outside. Don't be out there for a long extended time out there. This is about 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. As you can see the heat there. Not shocking to see that. Let's go to your dew points. Your dew points are going to be critical to see what's the mode of severe weather we have. So 70-degree dew points for large portions of central Arkansas all the way up to Kansas and Oklahoma. That is going to be your general idea of where storms might develop there. So as we go to 4 p.m., we'll go to 4 p.m. 4 p.m., you can see still some very humid air out there. 80-degree dew points across western Arkansas, maybe even upper 70s, low 70-degree dew points across central Arkansas. Gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. And you can see your drier air coming in behind that. We'll go to your radar, your future radar for this point. At this point, ARRR, the 12Z model run, has some development around 4 o'clock. Here's 5. Yeah, here's 5 o'clock. You can see initiation starting to develop across, starting to develop across Arkansas, the central portions of the state. And you see not much across Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, or northwest Arkansas in this. So, giving us a general idea on that. 5 p.m., you can see more storms already starting to develop there, continuing to develop there. But we do have a little boundary set up across southeast Kansas, southwest Missouri, northeast Oklahoma, and northwest Arkansas. That will start to kick up more thunderstorm development later tonight. So still a loop here. That will start to kick up more severe weather for tonight. There's 2 rounds of severe weather. One this afternoon with supercell development. Likely that risk will be large hail and damaging winds. And then you can see your other hazard coming in later tomorrow morning before all that exits out of the region, with the cooler and dry air coming into our state. That is one model run. Let's go to the NAM, the high-res NAM model, the 12Z of this model. High-res NAM, it has the same idea as the ARRR model. Put storms around 4 o'clock this afternoon, 4 to 6. And then you can see thunderstorms develop across south central and southwest Missouri, coming into northwest Arkansas on Monday morning around 2 a.m. But you can see by 6, 7 a.m., 5, 6, 7 a.m., at big complex MCS line of storms will start to come all the way down into and approach Little Rock, and then there comes your dry air coming into place. So that is another model on those areas there. Whoops. Dew points. The NAM has a little bit of a disagreement on the placement of the dew points. So you can see here, today 80-degree dew points according to this one model. Still close to 80-degree dew points across western Arkansas, but a large area of higher dew points across most of the state of Arkansas. And then that cooler and dry air comes in on Monday, mid-morning on Monday and Monday afternoon, with the cooler and dry air coming into our state at that point. So continue to follow things there. I also want to look at one more model. This is the RRFS model. This model will be taking over the ARRR model later this year. So this one by Monday morning still has the 70-degree dew points across the state of Arkansas. This one has it moving slower than the previous 2 models. It has it getting out of here Monday night into Tuesday morning. There, you can see that there, and then it comes in. So the placement of the cold front is going to be critical. Let's see what happens with the storms later today. But as we look at it here, you can see storms starting to develop. This one has starting to develop at 2 o'clock. And then boom, you have more storms, storm development there. And then we're done after that with the cooler and dry air coming into the state of Arkansas. So that is a model idea update. Let's go to a radar view. Nothing on the radar right now, as of right now. Nothing on the radar. We do have a mesoscale discussion out for portions of eastern Kansas, only areas infected in that. But that is a potential severe thunderstorm watch to be issued later in that area. It will likely be under a severe thunderstorm watch here today. I think they'll issue that in the next hour or two. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's your SPC. It was mesoscale discussions, so we'll watch that area as well. So we'll continue to watch things for y'all. I will continue to watch things for y'all as well. So if you would like and subscribe to this video. Also, I will be live later today. If I'll try to get on live today. If I don't, I will be posting radar updates on the channel, and as well as on Facebook, and giving y'all a radar update on that. That is all I got for y'all so far. But if y'all could like and subscribe, post this out to public, and I will catch y'all again later on this week, because college starts tomorrow, so I won't be available pretty much the whole day of this week during college. So, all right, well, I will catch y'all later, and y'all have a good night and rest of y'all's day. Be safe out there. Keep an eye on it. Have a good rest of your weather.